Jonathan Young.
Sir, I'd like to just firstly acknowledge the ministers in the justice sector, Attorney General Honourable Chris Finlayson, Honourable Amy Adams and also Honourable Judith Collins, who, sir, have presented to various committees the appropriations. I want to speak, sir, just regarding the police vote. We've seen a 2.8% increase, sir, in funding. That has seen significant allocations, including 24% of the vote for investigation, 24% of the vote for police primary response management and 19% of the vote for road safety programs. So it's good to note that the police public satisfaction percentage has grown to 78%, targeting 80%. So, and so we see that...
Order. I'm just going to interrupt the member for a second and ask the member who is on my left. I sort of ordered him last time, but I now want to make it very clear that he cannot interject persons' first names across the chamber. He's a habit of doing it, and he's been doing it repeatedly tonight. Jonathan Young.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, we understand... Thank you, sir. Sir, we know that in 2009 we saw an increase in police officers in the country of 600 across the country, 300 in the county's Manukau area. And, sir, even though the numbers have been static in recent years, the Commissioner of Police reported to us, sir, that there have been in the last, compared to 4 years ago, 150,000 more vehicle stops and between 82 to 84,000 more foot patrols each year. Sir, so this is evidence, sir, of greater efficiency of the New Zealand Police serving the New Zealand community, which is why the satisfaction levels, sir, are so high. And I want to just today congratulate Commissioner Mike Bush on his reappointment as Commissioner. I believe he serves this country admirably, and we look forward to his continued leadership in this sector. The reason why efficiencies are improving, and that's a good thing, is because the use of technology. And mobile policing, sir, is a very important part of what the police do to gain huge productivity gains. When mobile technology was first introduced, it resulted in productivity gains on frontline police of 30 minutes per shift, and that has exponentially increased since then and will continue to be rolled out. One of the technologies that the Commissioner of Police reported was the trialling of video devices, and particularly recording victim and witness statements. And so this is creating a great, a far more effective means of recording evidence, and witnesses are less likely to retract their statement due to perhaps intimidation, especially in domestic violence situations. And so, sir, we can look forward to getting greater responses of convictions in those situations than we've seen in the past. And this, sir, is part of what the government is doing in terms of its resourcing of New Zealand Police in order to see greater effectiveness and greater justice being built in our country. So I want to just very briefly touch on the $16.2 million that has been allocated to restorative justice providers. This is a very, very important part of our justice program. Restorative justice conferences allow victims and offenders to meet in a safe environment and discuss the crime and the harm it's caused. It's not just about bringing justice to the perpetrator of crime. We understand that crime, sir, harms people, and it's bringing resolution to the harm that occurs. At times, the victims are able, sir, to confront the perpetrator of the crime, and often, sir, resolution occurs, and sometimes there's a transformational effect that takes place. This is part of why crime is decreasing, and as the Minister said not too long ago, sir, that there has been a 26% fewer offences per offender for those people who have gone through the restorative justice process, and that is a good thing. So we are investing $837 million over the next 4 years in the justice sector, and our belief is that investment in law and order underpins our commitment to delivering core services to keep New Zealanders safe, to hold criminals to account, and provide better access to justice. Sir, I believe that we are achieving great results. Of course, there's always pressure. There's always criminal activity, but, sir, we have a fit for purpose, a police force that we can be proud of, that there would be very few that would be any better in the world. And, sir, we thank you very much for the opportunity to take this time to just acknowledge that.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. Oh. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. Chris Bishop.